I was in Sheffield once again for the Retro Football Fair, but this time I thought I'd do something a little bit different. This time we're helping out the non-league football shop run their stand throughout the fair. So the two guys who run the non-league football shop who I'm going to be helping today, this is Mitch in the yellow Oldham Athletic 2003-2004 shirt and Charles in the Kidsgrove Athletic Inspiral Carpet shirt. So there's a bit of a behind the scenes look at a vendor's point of view of the Retro Football Fair. You can see this is sort of what the hall looks like before anything has been set up. You can see how plain it looks, just a big empty warehouse. So we've got to get these stands up. So it's just after 9 AM, the show opens in about an hour, so we've got to get everything ready for then. As you can see in the background, we've been placed next to the retro video games, which was kind of cool. We got to play those a couple of times throughout the day, but right now we were much more focused on getting these stands up. There were 3 of them that we had. We had to get all the shirts on them before the show started at 10 o'clock. In the background here you can see I have not been cloned or duplicated. That is Tom. He runs the Retro Football Fair and RetroFootballShirts.com. So he's just overseeing everything, making sure we've got the right space, we're in the right area, and he's moving some things around just to give us a bit more space and some of the other vendors a bit more space. He's going to move the retro video games in a minute as well, and he's just trying to work out the logistics of the room. If you're wondering why Charles is missing from this part of the setup, that's because he had lost his wallet. Turns out he left it at a service station, was frantically trying to find it at this point, along with parking the car. So it was back to sorting the shirts and getting them on the rails. There was a special rail, but otherwise they were split by small, medium, large, a couple of kids shirts in there, and also a whole load of really fantastic retro shirts at the bottom of that rail on the left there. So here we are, almost set up, nearly all the shirts on the rails, just 1 or 2 more rails to go and the rails to be put into place. But you can see in the whole hall here, everyone's still struggling to get it set up. We've probably got about 10 to 15 minutes to go before it opens, so it's a bit of a rush at this point. You can see some of the vendors haven't got anything on their rails just yet, but there we go, all set up, the rails all out, the prices all out, everything's set up. And just one final briefing from Tom before the doors open at 10 to the early birds, and here they are coming in the door, those who are most keen to get their hands on probably some real bargains on some of the stands. It's a steady start for the non-league football guys. There's a mixture of people who come in early, but often the early birds are looking for the grails. At 10:30 the doors open to the general public, but there's lots more going on as well. So here, for example, this is Kyle Ashman, another YouTuber, and in this he's trying to trade up his football shirts. I think he started with a Ronaldo shirt, like a Ronaldo t-shirt, and he's trying to get to the best shirt he can. Make sure you go check out the video on his channel. But here's Mitch and Charles just trying to find a shirt that they can trade with Carl. I think it was for a Wolfsburg if I remember correctly, but they decided to pull out this hashtag United shirt to trade him up to. You can catch the final shirt that Carl managed to get over on his channel. I'll put a link to that down in the description. One of my favourite things at the Retro Football Fair is seeing also what other people are wearing. Obviously you see this guy's wearing the Sunderland remakes, they're from this season, but there are some fantastic shirts on show. These guys are looking at the Roger Stone right now, the Roger Stone St. Patrick's Day shirt, which is a really nice shirt. Look at that jacket, that's fantastic. And the Charlie shirt, I love a fantastic Charlie shirt as well. There are some fantastic shirts on show that people bring to the show. I'll show some of the non-league shirts as well later on. In fact, in a minute you're going to see me wearing the GTA FC Maybank shirt, which is one of the most popular shirts at the show that weekend. Some of the attendees are also wearing non-league shirts. You can see there is a Torquay United shirt there. But in a minute you're going to see on this rail closest to us, this is where all the special shirts are. So this is where some of the shirts that are even new today are sold. So for example, this guy pulls out the new FC Maybank shirt. This was the first time it had been shown and sold at any show, and yeah, it's a fantastic Rio de Janeiro inspired shirt that Mitch is going to show us a bit later on. The guys on the left are looking at the new Craig Hall Pac-Man shirt, another one we'll look at later today and that I've shown off on the channel before. That guy is also wearing an amazing Jamaica shirt. There is a non-league version of that with Skindred as a sponsor on it, which is really interesting. The guy on the right, of course, in a Southampton shirt. The less said about that, the better, from a Pompey fan. And they also have a look at the Roger Stone Tour Sports shirt with the Tiny Rebel sponsor all over it. The Roger Stone shirts are really popular, as are all the Tour Sports ones. There's some fantastic shirts that are out there made by them. In fact, in a moment after they look at this Oldham shirt, they're going to find the Lamwick Major goalkeeper shirt from a season or two ago, which is absolutely crazy. This guy here is about to pull out, but I've got to show it to you. Look at that. And you'll see someone actually was wearing this to the fair later on in the day. So lots of cool shirts throughout the stands. That one there is also really nice, the Wattsville one. I thought I'd have a chat with some of the non-league football shop's favourite customers. This is Ellis, and he's bought a whole load of really interesting shirts.
My name is Ellis.
And what shirts have you picked up today?
I have picked up a Scunthorpe United retro 90s kit.
Centenary.
Oh, it is.
1999.
Yeah.
1999. 100 years.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you picked up a few. Well, go on, Mitch. Go on, show off his other one.
Christ,
this is new, right?
Redeemer, apparently, on the front.
This is was this new today?
New in. Obviously, cheeky little pink design. You love to see.
Yeah.
They sell very well, so we think this one's going to go well. Festival season in the summer. I quite like it, to be honest with you.
Are you going to be wearing these to festivals?
I don't do festivals.
Just don't do them. Just
Pub crawl.
Pub crawl
Absolutely.
sounds good. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. What other ones have you picked up today? Then go on, show us quickly. A quick little. Just show them off. Yeah, go
We've
on.
got this was a player issue Dawkins shirt.
Oh, player issue.
Now, the player on the back, Memberilla.
Memberilla.
I believe he didn't play for the club, but he was at the club at this time, but no appearances. So, but Dawkins sell well. I mean, if anyone watches Bunch of Amateurs, anything
Popular.
like that,
Classic.
Yeah.
so it's a really nice kit. It's our last Dawkins, so we might not see a Dawkins again for a good while.
Will they go up?
And then I got a Yeovil Town retro. This is it's not match worn, but it's stream worn. That's for sure. It's classic.
That's a cool. I love this.
Nice colours as well. It's
Yeah, it's
Celtic,
good.
like.
Yeah,
Cool
it
thing
is.
about that one, so obviously Yeovil is sponsored by Bradford's quite a bit. Quite over a few years. Now, that was the old school Bradford's logo. We've recently redesigned it, so on the Yeovil's kits now, they've got a new badge, new Bradford's logo, so they look completely different, but that era was probably the best for Yeovil in terms of shirts.
It's good. It's luscious. What about the shirt you're wearing? Go on.
Well, this one.
This looks old. This looks what is this?
This one,
90s?
again, non-league shop. And
Yeah.
this was Atherton Town. It's beautiful, this one. I've been wanting this one
nice,
for a
yeah.
while, but yeah, it's.
It reminds me of like an
90s
Ajax,
retro.
90s Ajax. Or,
Yeah, it gives me a bit.
yeah.
It's
Good.
sick.
Nice. Cheers, Alice.
No worries.
Music or band sponsors on Spiral Carpets being one for
Is it a band?
Yeah. There's some good music. Yeah.
I own that shirt. I didn't know that was a band. That's going in the video now. I thought it was. I genuinely thought it was a carpet company. In Spiral Carpets, yeah, I didn't know it was a band. There's a few band shirts in Spiral Carpets, yeah. Don't worry, you don't need to remember it. Go on. What's your names?
I'm Lucy.
Morgan.
Morgan. Okay, show off the shirts that you got. So these are all non-league. Go on. Let's start with Kids Grove. This one here.
Yes, so I like this one because
It's funky.
it's a funky
Very
one, and
funky.
it's sponsored by bands. So.
Yeah. I don't know the band, but I own that shirt, and I only just learned it was a band about 2 seconds before we started recording. And the one you've got on is Portobello.
Portobello one, yeah.
Yeah, they make some
this
really
one
nice.
from the shop as well, and I just thought it looked really funky and
They're good.
Yeah.
They're really, and this one is also Portobello. Yeah, it's nice. There's a pink one. There's a blue one as well, which I think.
Here's a blue one, yeah.
Yeah, this one. It's like a matching set. And the one you're wearing?
Clanbit Major.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I always say Lanwit all the time.
Clan, yeah.
Lan. Oh, yeah, it's Clan, isn't it? Yeah, Clanwit Major.
Nice local shit.
Are you Welsh?
Yeah, I'm Welsh.
Well, the accent
Yeah,
gives it away.
yeah.
Oh, nice. So is your local team to you?
About 15 minutes away.
Oh, they have some really good shirts. I like the
Really
tour
nice.
shirts. Yeah. Do you have any of the other ones?
No, I have 2 like Newport shirts.
Oh, Newport Corinthians.
County.
Oh, Newport County. You got the Newport Corinthians with goldy looking
They
chain.
have got actually got one here.
Yeah, I have that. Actually, there is a Newport County goldy looking chain one as well. I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, I think like the season before. The Lamwit one, there's which one? This one as well. Like a Jurassic Park one, isn't it? Yeah, nice. So Mitch, you've been selling the shirts all day.
Yeah.
Which ones have been going really well? I mean,
Right.
these are the specials, right?
Yeah,
Over
so
here,
we've got
these
the
are the
special
bespoke
here.
ones.
But just before we start, Si, thank you very much for your help today.
That's all right.
Absolute legend. Anyway, yeah, so good sellers today. What we've sold a few of is so we've only recently got this one in. And you might have seen another video featured of another seller buying this one. Sorry, buyer buying one of these. And it's Christ the Redeemer. Rio design, pink, but the pink shirts are in.
It's nice. Good
Yeah,
for festival season.
stylish.
that.
Another
I
one.
mean, there's a few good for festival season here.
Yeah,
All of
really.
these are good
Yeah,
for
I mean,
festival
all the
season.
range really. We've sold a few of these today, the Portobello range.
Yeah, that's nice. I got that one.
Now, this was a shirt back from the 22-23 season, but they had 2 options of sponsorless and sponsor.
Yeah.
And then another, if I round it off with 3, the Inspire carpets are sold well, but also,
The fish and chips are sold.
yeah, we have sold a couple of these as well. I know Si's eyeing up one
Yeah,
of
I'm
these.
going to take one home later
So
today, I
let,
think.
let me know what you think about this. But yeah, so if anybody's aware of Lamwit Major, they're renowned for the funky goalkeeper tops. This one being a fish and chip design. It's a Welsh club. Fish and chips at the back is gorgeous. So one of the best sellers as well. It's
Good. Yeah. He wants to come back in. He wants to show more of his shirts. Go on then, Mitch. Which were like, ooh, what's like a special shirt today that people might not have seen before?
Bamber United,
Yeah, go on.
2 big sellers in the range. The Puritans, nice kit design, and again, we always see Nike, Adidas, Puma, all the big manufacturers, but this is where non-league comes into play, especially with, this is the Terrace.
Yeah, I don't know this manufacturer.
Yeah, so Terrace is quite well known. I think he deals with a lot with Morecambe, isn't it? And he has a lot of official merch in his website too. But you'll see manufacturers like Terrace, Fuse Sport, they're all bespoke and different. And this was their home and away shirt back from 23-24. And this was before they had a badge change. So that was their old badge. And they changed to more of a modern one, like a circular Man City style. So 2 cool shirts.
All right, I'm gonna get some for myself. I'm thinking. Tell me what you think, okay?
Go on.
Now,
How many are you picking out? 3?
4, I think.
4?
Well, I've tried to go for 3. It doesn't
Okay.
work out that way.
No worries.
I love the Tour Sports one.
Yep.
I don't know in that one. Pronounce the team for me.
Now, I'm not very good with
There
these
was a Welsh guy. Where did I
There
let
was.
him go? I should have
Now,
let him go, right?
I think it's what it says on the tin. Nanty Glow. Nanty Glow, I believe. But it's a cool little design, that one.
Yeah,
they had
it's nice.
the away shirt for that season was like a nice kind of grey. You don't get many grey shirts really in non-league
No,
as well.
no.
But obviously, I believe that's their home shirt with the colours on the badge. A nice
Right.
black and blue combo.
I think I'm going to get that one, so I'm going to
Yep.
put it back. I've separated some of them out. I've gone for
Wow.
the. Now I couldn't decide between the white and the black. It's black. The other one,
Yes, the
isn't
black.
It?
Yeah, so it's that one you got in your hand is a home shirt for Glasgow
Yeah.
United.
The map shirt.
It's a map on the front. I mean, it's very, very nice. You've got it's fully sublimated. So me, myself, I love a fully sublimated design. On the back, fans' names with some local charities as well. So
There's a lot of Gordons on there.
Yes, yeah.
He's a Scottish team.
Yeah, without stereotyping, yes. But yeah,
Glasgow
United.
Wellington had a similar one as well.
Oh, okay.
Which is really nice. But I love I collect map shirts, so.
And the different manufacturers
And
as well.
non-league as well.
Acton
Yeah, and
Sports.
an Acton one.
Yeah.
So that's good. Although I don't know whether that or the black one. Maybe you don't have the black one in a medium.
Yeah, no, I don't think they have. It's been selling well, that one.
White
to be
one,
fair.
white one it is then.
Yeah.
Right, next. It's hashtag, but it's Football Manager. So I've got to get a Football Manager one.
It's gotta be
Adidas, you know, it's like a Boca Juniors, that, isn't it?
Yeah, agreed.
Does
I
look
quite
like
like
a
that Adidas template. I know they've added in
If I don't drop.
catch. Some form of pattern in the back shirt, but of course, the main selling point for this one is the sponsor.
Yeah, Football
Sai
Manager.
does a lot, obviously, FM content
That'll be
himself.
good for me, that one, yeah.
Really,
And,
really
you know,
nice.
it's a content creators team.
Agreed.
I wasn't sure about it at first,
Yeah.
but, you know, I think...
They're on the rise in the leagues as well.
Spencer FC runs them, or Spencer,
Yep.
and Spencer Owens, and like a
Yep.
couple of my Football Manager colleagues know him. Seems like a nice guy, so
Yep, for sure.
it's good. And I hadn't seen this one before.
Now,
Can you say that one?
I got told the pronunciation of this team earlier, but I will not get it right because the Welsh, I believe, on the LY or the CLY, it's like
Clan.
clan
No, because that double L is the clan.
maybe.
Clan,
Yeah.
clan.
Either way,
Pride,
it-
big wasp.
how it's spelled is CLYDACH wasps. Now, I believe one of our customers who was here earlier was from that place,
Oh, okay.
or in and around. And what better way than I'm guessing a local MOT centre sponsor.
Andrew Weed MOT sponsor.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not the sponsor. Well, it's very non-league, isn't it?
Yes.
I really like is it like a castle or like a mining?
Yeah, it looks
town?
I mean, with a lot of shirts you see as stock, there's always a bit of a story behind it. So if you do see patterns within shirts, it might be like a cathedral of some sort or some monument within the city or town, which is kind of cool really about Dominic because they incorporate into the designs.
Really cool badge as well.
Yeah, really nice.
So I'm thinking those 4. I'm also going to check we're recording first. I just realised we are. We're good.
Yeah, that's good. Then.
Right, and then I'm thinking the fish and chips.
Yeah,
We spoke about that one a minute ago. In the video.
I quickly mentioned it. Yeah.
So the fish and chips, Lambic Major. So I think it's 3 tour ones. Is it? Yeah, 3 tour
Yeah.
ones there. And then
Quite a favourable manufacturer, really, for you.
I need your help deciding
Yep.
between. I think it's going to be between the Northern Lights,
Okay.
which
Fort
is
William.
Fort William, Scottish team, or
Oh, it's 2 tough ones there to decide between.
the Robert the Bruce one.
Yeah, Loch Marben, that is. So, obviously, there's a bit of story behind that shirt. You might have seen a couple of social posts we've done at Non-League Football Shop about this, but Robert the Bruce, obviously one of the kings. I'm not sure what century, this is no history lesson, but basically Spider was in the cave where he retreated to. They were losing the battle at the time. He kept watching the Spider fail and fail at getting his web together, eventually succeeded, which made him go out and fight for victory. And he has ties with Loch Marben as well. There still remains a Loch Marben castle at the moment in time, where it's believed his family was brought up there and they live within the castle as well. So another team, 2 teams in Scotland pit there, but then the Northern
Yeah,
Lights
that's
is an
it.
absolute classic. The Northern Lights, I'd say over the last 2 months, we've only recently got these 2 in stock, so there is a bit of a change in terms of sales. This started off very well, but now this has picked up the Fort William shirt. It's a beautiful design. Northern Lights on a football kit, I mean, you can't go wrong.
Both happen.
Both happen, both Scottish teams, and the Scottish love it. Our Scottish customers and the fan base, they've got a love for non-league. So stay tuned soon, we're going to be having a lot more Scottish teams like this in stock. So
I want people to comment which one I should choose. Which one do you think? Which one would you choose?
honestly, it is tough. I mean, I like this one. I really like this Northern Lights shirt. There's a story behind the Loch Marben, but me personally, I'll probably sway back to the Fort William.
Oh, I think.
It is tough because both are lovely designs. There's a
actually, I
story
like-
behind one, and then you've got a kind of historic print on the other with the Northern Lights.
I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to get both. Right.
And with that big but worthwhile dent in my bank account, it was time to pack up, getting all the shirts back into the bags. The boys are going to have to take that back to their office and set it all out again. If you want to check out the non-league football shirts, I put the link down in the description below. They've also just set up a Discord, and they're going to be at the Retro Football Fair in London at the start of June, so make sure you go join them there if you are there. If you want to check out the other videos from the other Retro Football Fairs, I will put them up here.